y'all, it's Renaay. Welcome back to my channel. Let me tell you what I'm gonna get into today. Your girl got scammed, bamboozled, robbed, taken advantage of, everything you could think of. I was so heated. I still am about the situation. This happened probably about 2 years ago. So off rip. I was going back home to my hometown and I needed someone to do my hair. So, the first thing I think of is I'm gonna go to Google, type in hairstylist in the area. I didn't see anybody. TikTok wasn't out back then, so I didn't know nothing about TikTok. So I went to Google, I went to asking people, I went to people I asked at work, nobody knew anybody. So I was like, I'm taking this in my hands and going to Instagram. Well, I didn't find anybody on Instagram. Just typing in hairstylist in the area I was in because I was living out of state at the time, trying to go back home. It was for a wedding. I needed my hair done. I wasn't into sew-ins. I wasn't into weaves really. So I just wanted braids. Like it was just a little reception at the courthouse. So I needed, even though it was a big wedding, I just got braids. So that's what my intention was, to get braids, box braids. I could do my own hair, but I needed someone else to do it. So I'm going to Instagram and I didn't see anybody. So I just kept scrolling, searching in different stuff, different things. So I finally came across this one girl. She asked me, how long is your hair? How long is your length? I didn't do my big chop at the time, so my hair was damaged and it was like to right here. So I let her know and she told me the price was $190. Offer it? No. I'm not doing it for $190 because I could do it for myself for like $30. But I kept looking and I came across another girl, or another woman, lady. She was older than me, definitely older than me. She was about 40 something. So I texted her and she told me the price was $70, right? At the time, the deposit things was new to people. So you gotta submit a deposit before you can schedule an appointment. And she was like, well, if you send $70, the deposit is inside of how much the hair gonna cost. I was like, okay, so I'm already paying a deposit and I already paid you for the hairstyle. And she was telling me how I would get my deposit back once the appointment was over with. I was new to this. I got robbed. It's a learning process, because me thinking about it now, it didn't make any sense. So keep in mind, I did not have a car. I was not driving. I was not doing anything. I was walking everywhere I needed to go. I took 2 buses and a train. 2 buses and a train, y'all, to get to this lady's house. When I'm telling y'all, it was hot outside. It was hot. I was sweating. Everything you can think of that would make you pissed, because you're not thinking that you're getting scammed. You're thinking, okay, I'm just gonna do what I have to do because I have plans to get my hair done. This lady robbed me. And let me tell y'all how. As soon as I knocked on the lady's door, I took 2 buses and a train, and then I had to take another bus, so 3 buses and a train to get to the lady's house. As soon as I knocked on her door, she sent me a text message. She did send me, before I had left for the bus, I was telling her I'm on my way. I'm catching the bus to get there, and I'll be there at such and such time, because I didn't want to be late, and I'm just letting her know updates. It's making me mad at talking about it. When I arrived to this lady's house, as soon as I knocked on the door, I heard kids in the house. I heard people inside the house. So I'm like, this lady is here. Why is she not answering the door? I knocked again. Nobody. I sat outside for like 10 minutes. Keep in mind, when you catch the bus, you're not really rushing because it's already hot. You don't want to get back on the bus. So I'm like, okay, what is she doing? So I was attempting to call her, and I really feel like she was watching me through the peephole, because as soon as I pulled my phone out to start texting her, she sent me a text message saying, oh, it's a family emergency and I can't do your hair. I'm nice at the time. I was like, okay, things happen, but you could have let me know that something was going on because you had plenty of time to let me know you're having a family emergency in the mix of me catching 3 buses and a train. Something is going on, so I may or may not get a chance to do your hair, or we can reschedule something of that sort. You don't just knock on your door and you got a family emergency. You had probably like 3 hours in between to let me know something was going on versus just, I can't do your hair. I was heated, y'all. I was heated. Because I'm like, if I hear you in the house and it's a family emergency, you can at least have the decency to open your door, let me know what's going on. And I'll be like, okay, cool. You already knew I caught the bus, a train. You already knew all of that because at this point, you're acting funny. So as soon as she sent me the message, I was like, okay, cool, can we reschedule? She said, yeah, we can reschedule. So she sent me a date or whatever. That never happened. So as I'm texting this lady and I sent her the money through Cash App. I also didn't know back then either. A lot of people use Cash App, but at the time people were scamming. When they were scamming. Especially these hairstylists. Let me catch my breath. Just talking about this pissing me off. Okay, I'm like, she can at least open the door and let me know what's going on. Because I hear kids, but I don't hear any chaos in the house. I'm like, can you open the door? Can you let me know what's going on? She's like, well, I have to leave and hurry up and go somewhere. So that means you have to come out of your house, get in your car, and you have to leave. Not once did I see you leave because I left her porch just to see if she was going to come out and go anywhere. I didn't see anybody leave the house. I didn't see anything going on. I didn't see nobody pull up. I didn't see anything. I'm still confused. Like, you knew I was coming, but you didn't have the professional decency to let me know something was going on. So as I pay her through Cash App the $70, we're talking about a reschedule date. She sent me a date or whatever. Same address, same location. So I'm like, I still got to catch 3 buses and a train using my money on my bus card to come over here. She don't care about that. And I'm like, can you travel? She told me no. So that's that. But I did pay you, so I'm willing to catch those 3 buses and a train to get back over here. So as I'm texting this lady to reschedule, I don't get a message. I don't get nothing. Zero, zilch. Silent as a mouse. I text this lady and ask her, are we still on for the same date? We still on for this? You need to, reschedule, or does this date work with you? Because I was going off my work schedule at the time until I was leaving for vacation. I didn't get a message. I didn't get anything. It's like she blocked me. She blocked me. I sent her message after message after message because at the same time, I don't want to be annoying, but you got my money. You got my hard-earned money that I gave you for you not to refund it to me. So as I'm speaking to this lady or trying to speak to her, I'm like, you couldn't refund it to me. I requested it on Cash App. I requested everything because I have your Cash App name. I got your number. I have your location, where you live. I'm not crazy, but I would think that if you would not know somebody's intentions, all the information that I have, you wouldn't do something shiesty like that. I was, 20 at the time? 20, yeah. But, whew. So I didn't get any message. I didn't get any text. I didn't get nothing. So I went to her Instagram where I found her originally, right? She's posting. She's posting other people's hair. She's posting different kids' hair. She's posting her family members in her caption. She's posting everything you can think of. Twists, box braids, weaves, sew-ins. And all I needed was some box braids. I didn't ask you for much. I was basically bald-headed then. So it wasn't going to take you a long time because my hair was dead. It was like right here. It wasn't going to take you long. I could see if it was down my back. But still, even if it was down my back, I gave you my money. I sent her a comment and I was like, so what's going on? I DM'd her. I didn't get a message, so I went to the comment section. Of course, all the reviews on your stuff, you gonna comment to something. You're not just gonna let that negative comment be there on your business page and not respond. I think got ripped, y'all. Jugged. All right. So boom, as I'm commenting on this lady's page, I sent her, I was like, what's going on? So are we gonna reschedule? Why aren't you answering me? Did you block me? I could have said, why aren't you rescheduling my appointment? Did you block me? What's going on? And she had her friends message me through iMessage to my phone number, just trying to start drama. I'm like, lady, you 40 years old. Why are you sending other people to do the work for you? All you have to do is just let me know what's going on and do it a professional way versus trying to be belligerent with it and trying to start drama with a 20-year-old and you're like 40 something. I'm not knocking the hustle that you're doing here at 40. Congratulations to you, but I would assume you'll want younger clients. Because you never know, I could have friends. I didn't have friends there, but what if I did? Your service is good and I'm referring you to my friends. But this is bad business at this point. So as her friends are texting me, they're saying, stop texting, stop doing that. She blocked you. She don't want to work with you no more. I didn't do anything to harm this lady. I didn't do anything negative. All I did was catch 3 buses in the train. The motivation of getting your hair done for a ceremony. And all you do was come with the stuff I don't want. As I'm getting all these messages, she finally texted me on her number. She was telling me everything in the book. She wasn't cussing me out or anything, but she was using cuss words but not cussing me out. And she wasn't calling you da 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 da, but she was using this situation, cuss word, da 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 da. I didn't do anything to make you want to not work with me. I'm just not understanding. So at this point, you ripped me of $70. You ripped me of probably $10 in total of a bus ticket, so that's like $80. Plus, not only do I have to pay 3 buses and a train to get there, I have to pay 3 buses and a train to get back to my house. So that's like $10 in bus fare. No, it's $2.50 each. So yeah, over $10 in bus fare. My phone was going dead, and I had to miss 1 train because it didn't come. The bus schedule was off. So I'm at this lady house longer than I should be, and she stayed in apartments. So I'm just out here, don't know where I'm at, in the middle of basically nowhere because I'm foreign to this place. I mean, it's in my area, but I don't know where I am. I don't know if it's a bad apartments, good apartments. I don't know what to look out for. So my conscience, my awareness is just up. For one, you trying to rip me. I don't know what you up to. You could be setting me up. You could be doing anything. So I finally get home. I left the house about 3. And I got home probably about 3, 4, 5, 6. Between 6 and 7. It was a while. So I'm like, at the end of the day, this lady want to start drama. And when she finally texts me back, after me asking about the reschedule, it was maybe 2 weeks. And I left it alone. And then I brought it back up one time. She didn't, and then that's when she started with the drama. So I was like, I'm gonna just let it be. $70 ain't worth my life because people out here are crazy. She could have anything on her. She could have her friends, anything on her. She want me to pull up back to reschedule. After all the drama, I'm sorry, we can reschedule. To me, it's a setup. That seemed like a setup to me. Because you was talking all this in my ear at first, and you're having your friends text me. So what if I pull up to your house and you already got your friends ready, locked and loaded? That whole situation didn't seem, my intuitions, I wasn't with it. So I just let it be. I was like, it's $70, I can just make it back. Sometimes you gotta risk your hard-earned money for your life. Like if you get scammed out of $20 or $200 or $2,000, you choosing a life or death situation. Just go about it with the police. I didn't want to do none of that. Just $70, and I'm sure she has not only done it to me, but I'm sure she's done it to other ladies too. bamboozled, just trifling. I don't understand how people can just steal. Like, if you're gonna have a business, do it the correct way. Don't try to rip people out their money and then expect to have good reviews on your page, knowing from what I know, and then from what I know, taking it to somebody else. Like, oh, don't go to this person because she don't do her service. Not only did you not do your service, you went about it all wrong, completely. From drama, messages, stealing my $70. I'm still pissed about that. And then when I requested it from Cash App, she had the decency to tell me her friend was gonna send it to me, and I had to request it from her friend. I requested it from her, and I requested from the name that she gave me, but she finally calmed down, I guess, but she was still scamming. And she was like, well, I've already accepted it, and I already got it from her friend. Her friend told her that I already accepted it and I got it. But why wasn't it sent to you from the get-go? Why didn't I send it to your Cash App? Why were you so pressed on me requesting it from this one person? Like, the whole story just don't add up. Like, I understand family things happen, and the fact that you lying on your peoples, I automatically don't want to work with you right then. So y'all, that's a story time of how I got scammed trying to get my hair done for a special event. I didn't know anything about wigs. I wasn't wearing anything. I was just out here looking how I was looking with my damaged hair. I didn't want to go to a wedding like that. I didn't want to go to anything. So I'm like, I just need my hair braided. And I finally found this one lady to do my hair, and she didn't scam me. She didn't bamboozle me. She didn't do none of that. I got my service. They were a little bigger than I wanted, but it's better than having those, and it was heavy too. I'd rather have those than what I was looking like. Y'all gotta be careful. Y'all gotta be careful out here. Make sure you do stuff right. The service industry for hairstyle is better than what it was before, because you can now catch on to people when we got TikTok. Reviews on TikTok, reviews on Google, reviews on Instagram. It's more reviews than what I was just looking at. I was just on Instagram. Couldn't find her nowhere else. But she had a lot of media. She had a lot of posts and a lot of reviews, and that's what I was going off of. But y'all, this lady is no good. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, comment. And if you want another story time, let me know of what I should do. I have a couple stories that I want to say, but I'd rather prefer y'all to let me know what y'all think in the comment section. All right, I'm out, y'all. Peace.
I got too many hoes, but they ain't you. You like to put that shit in your nose.